You thought it was love, the way she looked at you, the way her voice trembled when she said your name, the way her eyes softened when you touched her face. It felt real. It felt eternal. It felt like something you could build a world upon. But here's the truth. She desired you. She didn't love you. And the difference between those two things is the difference between fire and light. One burns, the other guides. She came into your life like a spark in the dark, mysterious, beautiful, unreachable. And when she chose you, it felt like the universe had bent itself just to make that moment happen. You were convinced this was fate, not coincidence, but desire. Desire is not fate. Desire is hunger. And hunger doesn't last once it's been fed. She didn't fall in love with you. She fell in love with how you made her feel, the excitement, the chase, the newness, the way your attention made her feel alive again. She wasn't addicted to your soul. She was addicted to the emotional high you gave her. You became her escape from boredom, from loneliness, from the quiet dissatisfaction that she never talks about, but always feels. Every smile you gave her was a drug. Every message a hit of dopamine. Every night together a temporary cure for a deeper emptiness she never learned to face. You thought you were saving her from that emptiness. You thought your love could fix her, could fill her. But the truth is, you were just the latest distraction from it. And when her hunger was gone, when her need for the thrill faded into something ordinary, she looked at you differently. The same eyes that once lit up at your presence now looked past you, as if you'd turned invisible. That's the psychology of temporary passion. It's not love, it's novelty. The human brain is wired to chase what excites it, to crave what's uncertain, to find meaning in intensity. But love, real love, doesn't live in intensity. It lives in consistency. And most people don't know how to handle consistency, because consistency feels boring after chaos. When she first met you, your unpredictability, your confidence, your charm, it all lit up her nervous system. Her brain flooded with chemicals, dopamine, norepinephrine, serotonin. You became her obsession. Every text you didn't send, every pause before your reply made her crave you more. But once she had you, once the uncertainty faded, so did the obsession, because she didn't love you. She loved the chase. She loved the emotional roller coaster, the adrenaline of almost losing you, the tension of not knowing if you'd stay. She mistook that feeling for love, and so did you. Love is quiet. Desire is loud. Love is steady. Desire is chaotic. Love is built. Desire explodes and dies. She didn't want to build something. She wanted to feel something. And once she felt it, she moved on. You see, this is how the modern mind works. We confuse stimulation for connection. We think passion means permanence. We think wanting someone deeply means we're meant to have them forever. But what she wanted wasn't forever. She wanted a story, a movie in her head. A romance that made her feel alive again until it didn't. And you gave her everything. Your time, your heart, your plans. You stopped chasing other things. You made her the center of your world. That's when the shift happened. Because the moment she became your everything, you stopped being her mystery. And without mystery, desire dies. It's cruel, isn't it? That the very thing we do to protect love, giving our all, is what kills desire in people who never understood love in the first place. You thought love was about giving. But to her, love was about feeling. And when the feeling faded, she believed the love was gone. She'll tell her friends it's not the same anymore. She'll say he's changed. But what really changed was her chemistry. Her brain no longer gets the same rush from you. The same way a song loses its magic after being played 100 times. She might even start seeking that feeling elsewhere. A text from someone new, a flirtatious smile, a new conversation that feels like a spark again. It's not because she's evil or heartless. It's because she's chasing that same high temporary passion doesn't die. It just moves. From one person to another, from one fantasy to the next. And that's why so many modern relationships burn fast and die young, because everyone's addicted to the beginning of love. No one knows how to survive its middle. Let's be honest, you miss her, not just the way she looked, but the way she made you feel about yourself. You miss being wanted like that, desired like that, needed like that. You replay the early days in your mind. The laughter, the texts that made your heart race, the nights that felt like the universe was only made for the two of you. You keep wondering what went wrong. But nothing went wrong. It just ran its course. Because she never loved you for who you were. She loved you for how you made her feel. When that feeling disappeared, so did she. There's a kind of heartbreak that isn't caused by betrayal or cruelty. It's caused by realization. The realization that what you thought was love was just someone's temporary fascination. And that realization hits harder than anything else, because it makes you question everything. Was she ever sincere? Did she ever mean it when she said she loved you? Did those nights, those promises, those tears mean nothing? No, they meant something, just not what you thought they did. She wasn't lying when she said she loved you. She believed it in that moment. But that moment was built on emotion, not endurance. It was a storm, not a season. Here's the cruelest truth of all. Some people love the idea of love more than love itself. They want the butterflies, not the roots. They want the magic, not the maintenance. They want to fall, not stay. And when the fall is over, when the ground appears beneath them, they get restless. They start searching for a new place to fall. She was never meant to stay, because staying requires depth, and desire only lives on the surface. She was a beautiful storm in your life, wild, electric, unforgettable, but storms don't stay, they pass. So now you sit there haunted by her absence, wondering why you weren't enough. But hear this clearly, you were enough, you just weren't temporary. And she wasn't ready for permanence. She was built for chaos. You were built for peace. And chaos doesn't know how to love peace, it only knows how to crave it until it feels too calm to handle. You didn't lose her, you outgrew her illusion. So when the next person comes along, don't look for the spark first. Look for the calm. Look for the steady. Look for someone who chooses you when it's no longer exciting to do so. Because love isn't about being desired. It's about being known and still chosen. She desired you. She didn't love you. But that doesn't mean love doesn't exist. It just means you met someone who didn't know what it really was. And maybe her story in your life was never meant to end in forever. Maybe it was meant to end in understanding. Understanding that not every heart that touches yours is meant to stay. Some come to show you what to never settle for again. So forgive her. Forgive yourself. And let the memory fade into something beautiful, not bitter. Because in the end, temporary passion isn't a tragedy, it's a teacher. And now, you've learned the hardest lesson of all. Love isn't about who sets your heart on fire. It's about who stays to keep you warm after it burns.